So doing the same thing over and over and over again and getting the same results. Insanity. Doing the same thing over, expecting different results, but ending up having the same thing is insanity. What a concept. Let's talk about this. Let's roll it. So today I want to talk about a little bit about the two steps that second and third. I've already described the first step, but the second and third step in the recovery program basically talks about, well, the second step talks about changing your thoughts and thinking that what you've been doing, or what we as addicts were doing, was insane. We were always doing the same thing, ending up with the same results. So what were we doing wrong? And I always had to look at that. What was I doing wrong? So it was brought to my attention that I was doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results, but ending up with the same. And they said, you're just living a life of insanity. But when I got into the program, I realized that, yeah, my life was insane. And I had to change my thinking. I had to change my process. And I had to change what I was doing so I wouldn't do the same thing over again, because I don't want to live that way. So the second step explains that there is something out there that is power greater than ourselves, and we need to believe in that. And all it means is we just need to think that there's something out there rather than deny. The second step is more of a recognition step, recognizing that there's something out there, there's a power out there greater than ourselves that can restore us to sanity. Something out there that can help put me on the right track, put us on the right track, and not create the same mistakes over and over and over again. So the second step is pretty simple. It's a thought. Something out there is greater than ourselves. Great. What is that? Well, understanding that there is something else out there, learning that our best thinking previously got us into trouble. Our best thinking was insanity. At the least, we consistently were consistently doing wrongs. So what we need to do was the opposite. We needed to stop. So this step helps us believe that there is something out there that can bring us to a sane thinking, or a sane thinking process. Something that has more ability or more power than we do. They call that a higher power, but essentially it's just coming to believe in this step. That's recognition. That's recognizing that there is something out there. The third step explains that we are going to turn our will and our lives over to the power, or to the care of, a higher power. Handing it over. This is something that, prior to getting into recovery, I couldn't grasp the idea that allowing something or someone else or anything to dictate my outcomes in my life. So we hand it over, we submit to our higher power, and let whatever the outcomes happen. So in the third step, being that this is the step of submission, the step of handing it over, letting somebody else take the wheel because prior to recovery, I thought I was in control. But because I've driven my bus or my life into such chaos, I needed to step back, get out of the driver's seat, let somebody that knows what they're doing take control and drive my life a little bit better to get me into a proper path of recovery. But at this point, the step 2 and 3 is to recognize that there's something out there, and the third step, which is to submit to that higher power. But if anybody wants to punch in a few comments or anything like that would like to discuss a little further, or maybe see it in another video, please comment below. And if you like this video, click like. Would love to get some support on this channel, so subscribe. And until the next video, remember, keep it simple. Recovery's a journey, and don't pick up no matter what. Have yourself a great day. Peace.